Hey everyone, and welcome to another deep dive. Today we're going to get into the nitty-gritty of Power Query in Excel.
Okay.
Specifically, something called the Uri.Combine function. Now this little function, it's kind of a secret weapon for anyone working with data from the web.
Right.
Now have you ever found yourself like wrestling with URLs in Excel?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Like trying to pull data from a ton of different product pages.
For sure.
That can be a real pain, right?
Absolutely.
So, where does this Uri.Combine thing, where does it come in?
So think of Uri.Combine as like your own personal URL assembly line.
Okay.
So it takes what's called a base URI, which is the foundation of a web address. And then it takes a relative URI, which is like the specific path or identifier.
Gotcha.
And it combines them into a complete and functional URL.
Okay. I'm starting to see how this could be useful. Like, can we maybe walk through like a specific example?
Absolutely. So let's say you're working with some Amazon product data. You've got like a column of product IDs in your spreadsheet,
Right.
but you need the full URLs to access each of those product pages on Amazon.
Yeah.
The base URI in this case would be https://www.amazon.com/dp.
Okay.
And then you'd use Uri.Combine to tack on each individual product ID. And that would create a unique URL for each of those products.
So instead of me like typing out all those URLs manually, or like trying to concatenate strings with all those slashes and stuff.
Yeah, all that messy stuff.
Just does it all for you.
It takes care of it.
Wow.
And it's not just about saving time.
Right.
It's also about accuracy because it handles all that tricky URL syntax.
I don't have to worry about it.
You don't have to think about it. You won't have misplaced slashes or encoding issues.
Which can like totally break them.
Oh yeah, they can break things for sure.
Speaking of like the more technical side, what does the actual formula look like?
It's actually pretty straightforward. The syntax is Uri.Combine.
Okay.
And then in parentheses, you put base URI as text.
Comma. Relative URI as text.
Okay.
Close parentheses as text.
So you just give it those two pieces of text.
Yeah. And it spits out that complete URL.
That's pretty cool. But are there ever situations where Uri.Combine like isn't the best way to do it?
Oh, that's a great question.
Right.
So while it is incredibly versatile, you might find times when you need a different approach.
Okay.
Like let's say you're working with URLs that have a bunch of different parameters in them.
Okay.
You might actually find that it's more efficient to use string concatenation or some other Power Query functions like text.combine to build your URLs.
So it's all about just choosing the right tool for what I'm doing.
Right. And remember with Power Query, it's all about the interconnectedness of everything.
Okay.
You can use Uri.Combine with other powerful functions.
Like what?
Like web.contents to actually fetch the data from those URLs.
Wow.
Which just opens up a whole world of possibilities for data analysis and transformation.
That is so cool. It sounds like Uri.Combine. It's just like the tip of the iceberg.
It is for what you can do with Power Query. But even on its own, you can save so much time and have
Absolutely, especially if you're dealing with tons of data from the web.
Right. So to all our listeners out there, if you're thinking like, okay, this sounds great, but how does this apply to me? I want you to think about what kinds of data you work with that involve web addresses. Think beyond product pages. Could you use Uri.Combine to like streamline social media analytics, track competitor websites, automate research tasks? I mean, the possibilities are really endless.
They really are.